Mm-mm-mm. Hmm. Someone there? Someone there? Oh, yeah. So OBS is telling me I'm live. OBS is telling me I'm live. Oh my god, OBS. How much I love this software. How much I love this software. But on YouTube Studio, I don't see anything live. I see nothing. So therefore, it's actually very interesting. Maybe I'm online. Maybe I'm online, guys. I'm going to check my phone if I find the live stream. Just a second before we start. Something is going on. Oh my god, I should live stream more often because obviously I'm completely messing this up. I don't know why YouTube Studio is not showing me my live stream. Here we go. Maybe I'm online, guys. So sorry. Yes, yeah. All right, so apparently I don't see it in studio, but hey guys, welcome to this live stream. So let's go on. Let's start. So I have a lot of other screens around me, so I see you when you write something in the commentary section. Don't worry. Good. I will see you. So we are live. All right. So how many people do we have? So I see we have one person online right now. Is this possible? One person. You're live. What's your Twitter X name? Yeah, my Twitter X name is what is it now? Yeah, it's Streaming Deluxe or Mr. Orange. So you find it also in the description of my videos. There you always see my Twitter X name. So if you want to follow me, guys, it's always much easier to follow me on Twitter X, because when some earnings come out or some specific things in gaming stocks are happening, then I can immediately react there. So obviously it's easier than just making a specific video about the subject, then mostly in the evening, since I just do this for fun, guys, as you know. So this is just in the evening, obviously after work then. All right, so we can, so that Linux guy, so you are online, as I see. So the sound and everything, is it okay? Can you give me a short heads up? I would very much appreciate this. I was always streaming on my gaming channel. So funny, on my gaming channel, and I have obviously everything set up to stream on the gaming channel. And now I had to change it to this other YouTube channel. So OBS is not very useful if you change from one channel to another one, so you always have to log out and log in, etc. So extremely difficult. So, but guys, I don't want to bore you with this, because we're here to talk about gaming stocks, look into some charts, and overall get a nice idea what's going on. Is it possible that we have now 5 people online? Yeah, cool. I think we have 5 people online. So now I see it. All right. You struggle to find the earnings report for CI Games. Yeah, I can help you with this immediately. So let's go. So, so we open a new page. And then we go on CI Games, Investor Relation. Here you go. And then you check on reports here. You see the current reports, but that's not the part. But we want to have the periodic reports here in gold. So, and then you click on it. So, and then you click here. That's a report. You have to click now. You see how it changes from from the arrow to the hand. So you click on it and then you get the report, and it downloads the report and you get it. So try it out and tell me if it works for you. So I see we have even other people watching. So guys, write something at commentary section if you are here in my channel. So that would be very, very useful to know who is there. And then I would say we can start immediately. We can start immediately, guys. So, all right, I think everything is set up. So I'm putting now my tablet in front of me to have the chat in front of me. All right, so how does it look at the moment? How does it look at the moment? So at the moment, my friends, we have like 100, yeah, let's say around about $120,000, around about 8,000 gains overall in the portfolio itself. So I would say that's pretty good, actually. After seeing like for 2 years we had such a struggle to come out of the red, and now we are back. So today a little bit down. So how did this week or the last week go? So because now today it's Monday, but I thought like today is a very good day, my friends, to stream, since I think all the earnings, the earnings for all the tech companies, etc., is over. So we have again a bit more time to stream into after hours, because normally then I was doing some after hour trade. So hey guys, don't do what I'm talking about here in this video, obviously. Yeah, I see. Yeah, lol, wicked, totally wicked. I mean, they could do this better. So actually, I don't like. I mean, a good UI for a company is important. It's definitely important, especially if you're a multi-million-dollar company. So you should have a good UI indeed. But now you have it. And I hope I could help you with this. So if you have any specific questions, please write it in the commentary in the live chat. You don't have Pearl Abyss in your holdings. Crimson Desert will go live at the end of the year. Pearl Abyss. Are they part of another company? So Crimson Desert, it looks good, Crimson Desert, but is it the Korean company? We can check it out, of course, also a little bit later, I would say. Okay, so as you see here, so Microsoft, the big winner, also today again the big winner. So CD Projekt lost some track last week, but we're going to have this super awesome big event of CD Projekt. I think is it tomorrow, where CD Projekt is going to show off the Unreal Engine and Witcher 4, and I think that's a major thing indeed. That's a major thing indeed. So just testing something. Test. Yeah, it's Korean, so yeah, test. So indeed, it's Korean. So I mean, with Korean stocks, I have Nexon, for example. Then there was this other Korean stock. Yeah, basically, when you look at PUBG, and then I think PUBG is part of Snail. So we can. I think I have Snail. I have here. I think PUBG is part of Snail, and you see that was terrible, obviously. Craft World or Craft is part of is Crafton. Let's have a look. My friends. So Crafton here, also Korean stock. Wow, look at this. They're coming nicely back. So Korean video game publisher, holding company based in Budang. PUBG is part of them. And they were coming nicely back with 144%. So roundabout here, I wanted to buy it, but and my broker, I couldn't buy it, and this was pretty annoying. So I asked them, so why cannot I buy? And they told me, yeah, you blah, blah, blah. So obviously, I think it could have been possible actually to buy it even directly in at the stock exchange in Seoul, you say. And you said the other company is Pearl Abyss. Here we go, Pearl Abyss. Look on the 5-year chart. I always look on the 5-year chart. That's very interesting. That's doing a PE ratio of 49, pretty high. So now you have to tell me what's the value of one Korean won, I think is the correct name. So what's the value of it? But we have to check. We have to see what other games are coming out. If we know what other games are coming out, then Abyss. Here we go. 2 games. So Black Desert, and then Crimson Desert. The upcoming release is Crimson Desert. I actually thought it's already out. But it seems it comes out a bit fast, a bit later. So only 30,000 followers. That could be actually a little bit more for such a game like Crimson Desert. So I'm looking forward to play this game, since I think it looks pretty good. So it looks like a game I would enjoy playing, a bit like Dragon's Dogma. But Black Desert, I did not really enjoy so much. So Pearl Abyss could be a short-term play. Why are they not at? Yeah, this was the bubble here. So, and since the bubble, they're actually falling continuously. So I burnt myself, as you know, my friends, as you all know. I have here positions also here. I burnt myself with some of those positions, like Bigben, like Nacon, Nacon, ENAD, Ultimate Games, DontNod. So looks terrible. I mean, I lost money with them. So they overall they lower my overall gain in my gaming portfolio. Therefore, I'm a little bit reluctant actually to add another gaming stock right now. But I'm actually more interested now. I'm telling you something. Please don't do it, because now again people are going to tell me, so Mr. Orange, what the heck are you doing, my friend? So now I'm actually thinking about adding a little bit more to Ubisoft again, not just to average down, because just if you tell yourself, so is it a stock I would buy now? If you don't own any shares, if you don't have any shares of this company, would it be a company that you would buy then at this moment? Yeah, probably I would buy Ubisoft if I wouldn't own Ubisoft. So why not adding a little bit more to Ubisoft? I mean, that's the whole question you have to answer. I have to answer for yourself. So if the sound is good, because I'm not hearing myself. Okay, everything fine. Sorry, guys. So, Ubisoft, yeah, therefore, Ubisoft at the moment at the 10 euros. So, you see, I'm 38% down. I should have sold at 15 euros. So, but I could, and you never know. So, obviously, this one is hurtful to a certain extent. But on the other hand, as I just said, I'm more confident that I'm going to see the 16 euros again. I'm more confident in this. And I know a lot of people are going to tell me, so, you're crazy. You're really wasting your money. They go bankrupt and everything. But I'm actually confident that we're going to see 15 years. Must be possible. I mean, after the restructuring. But the big question is, of course, the entity. There's this new entity with a valuation of 4 billion euros or something. I mean, it's a crazy financial optimization game they're playing. Capcom have been killing it. Resident Evil 9 is likely to be shown off at the Game Fest showcase on Friday. Yeah, that sounds amazing. Oh my God, Capcom. Okay, let's look at the chart. So Capcom. So where's my Capcom position? My Capcom position is here. So that's my Capcom. 81%. And I when I bought Capcom, I was like, so just buy a little bit. So my strategy, always buy like for €300, $300 some shares. Then when they go down, you buy some more, and that's how you slowly average into a position. And then Capcom went up like 10, 15, 20% immediately, and I was like, so shall I buy some more? No, they're coming back. So biggest mistake, investing mistake that people always do. Staying away from Ubisoft. I shorted from 20 to 9 until leader to changes I will never touch. Probably this was a very smart thing to do. This was very smart that you actually shorting from 20 to 9. Wow. I hope you made a good gain. I hope you made a good gain, because that's what it's all about. So we buy those stocks. Look, guys. So what counts for me is, in the end, I mean, I am a gamer, so I like having some good games. I like to play those games. I'm getting also angry sometimes if games are not like I think they should be. But this is the gamer side. This is the gamer hat that I have on that I'm wearing. Then on the other hand, I want to invest in companies, and I like those companies. Also, I also have some sort of a don't fall in love with your stocks, but sometimes I like a company like Activision Blizzard. I always like the company, and then if you then like the games, then you like the company even more. So this is obviously a win-win situation for the company and for you as a customer, as a gamer. So, but it's dangerous to mix everything up, obviously. So as an investor, I should, and I say it for myself, I should be more neutral what I like as a gamer. Because sometimes good companies, let's say, sometimes you like a company and you like the games and there's some nostalgia feeling, but the company is actually not that good. And at the moment, Ubisoft is not a good company, and I'm totally with you guys. I'm totally with you. And I'm totally with that Linux guy. So at the moment, Ubisoft has an issue, and Ubisoft has to change. And I don't know if they're changing, guys. I really don't know it. I mean, they're creating this entity, but this can mean everything and nothing. So the biggest problem is the opportunity cost. So I'm also, for example, I have a bigger position in Intel. I have a bigger position in PayPal. So I bought PayPal because I thought like we're going to see a rebound. I bought Intel because actually Intel was good when I bought, and then it was falling massively. So I'm still holding those positions. However, I don't feel well with them. I have to think about how much longer I want to hold on to those positions. And if Ubisoft is the same, if now in 5 years we're still around about those 10 years and nothing has changed, obviously big mistake, especially with such a big position, with a 10% position in my gaming portfolio. Elden Ring Night Rain isn't going to sell as well as investors think. Bandai Namco stock will likely come down over the next quarter. Got only 81 on open. Oops, I don't see this. Only on 81 on Open Critic. I didn't buy it, and I have like over 5,000 games on Steam alone. I think I didn't buy it, so I'm not that interested in it. But yeah, I would say it's probably it was not an expensive game to make, since it's a sort of an asset flip, and that's also important. If you can just profit from the assets that you already have, from the engine you already have, like Elden Ring, so just produce more content and sell it, and try to produce this content the most effective way possible and sell it to the fans, sell DLCs, etc. So I think that's what companies have to do. So Bandai Namco. Also, yeah, let's be honest. So Bandai Namco, they were, I mean, some weeks some month ago actually. Let's check the chart. So when did this happen? So I would say in November last year. November last year, we finally got this pump. Before, it was going up slowly. So I enjoyed actually that it was going up slowly, because actually sometimes I prefer when companies just move slowly up, like a Goldman Sachs, a JP Morgan, so all those big, the big slow, big US companies. I enjoy this a lot. I don't like it when they sometimes pump too fast and too much, because then it's like, so yeah, something is wrong. So if you look at the Nintendo, so here from 2013, I mean that's very long time ago, but since then it just goes up. And of course I'm thinking about to myself, so this can't be the case. It's not possible. It is not possible that Nintendo will continue with this move so much longer. But are we going to see like a financial crisis 2007-8 moment event? I don't think so. But yeah, like 30% down, 20% down, 20% down, 10% down. All of this is possible. So I could imagine a Nintendo falling now when the Switch 2 comes out and it's not selling like cake and bread, or how you say. Then we are. It's possible that we see like the 8,000 Japanese yen again, and then we're going to fall like 25, 10, 20 to 30%. All right, my friend, then have a good one. So let's continue a little bit with my with the overall portfolio. So I already very much appreciate actually that some people got in. So that's already good. So let's go, guys. So all right. So where do we stand right now? So just talked about CD Projekt, so we're going to have this big Witcher 4 event on the Unreal Engine, so I think that's going to be pretty cool. Then I talked about Ubisoft, and then of course we have to talk about Take-Two, and Take-Two, let's also bring up the chart for Take-Two, because it's also a very cool chart. Here we go. It's a pretty chart, so I bought a lot here. I bought a lot after the crash. That because you can call this a crash. 45% down, so call it a crash, I mean, obviously. And then we got the more information of GTA 6. This is the GTA 6 moment, so obviously company pumps for this. Yes, they have NBA 2K, they have some other games that are working fine, they have some mobile games that are working fine. So, but there's a lot of expectation in Take-Two. And I mean, guys, look at this. I think this is when GTA 5 was coming out. Wow. I mean, this can pump a lot more. There's a lot more possibilities in this company. PE ratio I don't see now here, so very quickly. Some financials. Why are they looking actually so bad? Those financial, that's weird. That's weird. Is this really the financials? Net income is negative 24 and 25. Can someone verify this or confirm this? So that's pretty bad. What? But that's Take-Two. So obviously 41% up. Now it's my fourth biggest gaming company position. Then obviously we have CI Games, and I just made recently a more in-depth analysis of the last earnings report, and I just told you in the beginning of this video how you can find this this earnings report. I'm fine with CI Games going under the 2 slotty, so because that's actually a moment where I personally could imagine to buy some more. But for now, also, as you can see, it's 8% here. That's around about 10, around about 10,000 US dollars. So that's for such a small gaming company. That's already pretty much That's already a lot, actually. Next one is Square Enix. They were struggling at some point. I don't know, guys. If you remember, do you remember Square Enix? Oop, oop, oop. Let's click here. Do you remember Square Enix here in 2024? 100% up. They were actually, Square Enix was trading sideways since 2018. 2018 trading sideways. So that's hurtful if you're invested in a company like this that's trading sideways for such a long time. I mean, then people asking themselves, so this can't be. Oh. And from one moment to another, I think they also had some restructuring going on internally. Obviously, from one moment to another, you see this big pump, 100%. I think we're going to see a reversal to the mean. We're going to see a reversal to the mean. That means that we're going to go back to like the 7,000 yen. So most probably, to be honest. Pull Up Entertainment. Yeah, pull up here. So Pull Up Entertainment. So my position actually 3,000 now and 20% down. So 4,000 I invested. Obviously I'm down. I'm not so happy. But the question is, let's better say Pull Up Entertainment is creating a decent back catalog. They have some decent quality games. They're able to Pull Up, Focus, Entertainment, Gaming Industry, Biz. Okay, here we go. Where are you, my friend? Come. Let's look at here. Pull Up. Look at the chart here. That's the max chart. Reversal to the mean. That's where we are right now. Warhammer Space Marine was a success. We need more games. We need more games like Space Marine. Are we going to get more games like Space Marine? Is there going to be some anticipation for Space Marine 3 that has been already announced and is coming probably in 2-3 years only? Difficult to say. I think this year is the bubble. This was the bubble, and €8 was in my opinion was too cheap. 8 euros was, in my opinion, too cheap. Even that they had a lot of, as you know, they had a lot of debt. But now it looks already a little bit better. So market cap 166 million right now. Nexon. We just talked about this. Nexon, also Japanese Korean company, but it's at the stock exchange in Tokyo. So for me, doing fine. Then we have Frontier 35-36% right now up for me. That's good. Also today a good day. And then we have Digital Pros, Wushang. The name of the game is Wushang, and we definitely have to look here. Where is it? So Digital Pros. This was hurtful. 30% actually. Beginning of 25, and now we're already up 26%. Wow, guys. Yeah, those gaming stocks, they are extremely volatile. 5%, I would say. Yeah. So if you the 5-year chart. With this company, you definitely need to look at the overall chart. You see, it's an old company that exists for a long time. So people that invested from 2010 until 20, for 5 years, for 3 years, nothing happened. It was just going down. So, and then people are obviously going to sell the company, and they don't know are they going to make any good games ever again. And then look at this from 2015, you're holding, so 2018, and you're feeling like, yeah, I'm a little bit up, everything is good. So most probably you're not up because you bought them here in the heights, and then you fall again, and then you sell. then you experience, look at this, and then you experience a pump of like almost 39 euros into the pandemic, into the bubble, and then it totally destroys you. It totally destroys you. Because that was those micro stocks, 206 million market cap. What is basically nothing. That's what they do. They get destroyed, my friends, every single time. I have a hope that the overall gaming market can grow again a bit more. So I have expectations for Digital Pros that we could see though the 19-20 euros at one point. Bandai Namco, we just talked about this. So if someone wants to talk more specifically about it, obviously, please leave me a comment in the chat, which is very helpful. Bandai Namco doing fine. I'm happy I bought them at the point when I bought them because, and I was also averaging a bit down. Frontier, I also averaged down with Frontier Development. Nexon, I averaged down a little bit just recently, where I told you, so why is Nexon actually so cheap? They should go up more. And then what happened? We have 25%, 26%. Now finally up. 11-bit, guys. 11-bit is a special. It's a special company. So what's wrong with 11-bit? So let's look at the charts. Yeah, Bloober. I can't just talk about Bloober. I'm not invested in Bloober anymore. Biggest mistake I did was actually selling Bloober because I thought like Silent Hill is not going to be successful, and I thought the company would actually lose on it. However, since then 20% up. So it's one of those companies, they go up silently. No pun intended. So 11-bit. My opinion, 11-bit as a gamer, this War of Mine and Frostpunk are okay games. So they sold a lot of copies and also extremely cheap. So sometimes they most probably didn't make any money. So they I always thought like that's too crazy. This was too crazy. I never earned. Look, guys, from 2014. What was this? What was this? I mean, can anyone tell me what this was? This is just so crazy. So, and then people like were saying like, so wow, I could have 20 times my money at this back in the days. So yeah, it's a small stock. So therefore, it was probably, this was the reason it was falling. So I was not touching the stock here. Since 2020, I was not touching it. It was always too expensive for me. I was actually jealous on people, not jealous, but I was thinking like, so why don't I have it? I should have bought also myself some more, but I didn't. Okay. So therefore, when we had this beautiful crash, I decided to buy some more. I decided to get into it, and as you can see here now, my position is roundabout. How much is this? Yeah, around about 2,000 euros. 2,000 euros, a little bit more than 2,000 euros because I already averaged down a little bit. So now only down 6.8%. So that's I would call this decently down. Not too much down. So, all right. Actually, I'm interested to buy some more 11-bit if we would go back to the 150-60. 150-60 17, then I would be more interested to buy some more, because I think it's just, I just like how those Polish gaming companies work. So I think they have a very good work ethos. They still try to not go fully crazy. Sometimes CD Projekt, to be honest, they also sometimes do stuff that's a bit crazy. But overall, I like the work ethos. I like the attitude of those companies like CI Games, like Bloober, like 11-bit. So I see definitely a chance with 11-bit when they have the next hit, that they have the chance to come back. So Starward Industry, who remembers Starward Industry? Where is it? Where do I have it? Paradox. Yeah, let's look here. Yeah, 118 right now. So I only see here the Euro nominated one. I sold at this point because the new game is absolutely was not interesting me, and therefore I decided after this ultra small company, I mean 19 million Polish zloty market cap. So how small is this? You gotta just imagine it's like the ultra small. So yeah, they're going to have a game, and maybe people are going to like this game. However, I couldn't hold it longer. So. And I make a loss with this company. Good. Therefore, I'm happy that I have other companies. I was having other stocks like Palantir since eternity. Then it doesn't hurt so much. Then it doesn't hurt so much when you lose money with a company like this. But it's very rare actually that I really pull the plug. But there, at this moment when I sold it, I think I was angry. I think it was angry. Emotions were overcoming me. So never do this. Tencent. Oh, I mean, my average price for Tencent is now 59 euros. It's a small position. So at one point, I think those Chinese stocks should also go up again. But hey, it's such an opportunity waste actually in Tencent. So if I would have just known that they would just never coming back, or never so quickly, okay, probably shouldn't have bought it then. Back in the days. Then Paradox, they make their Paradox, one of the few Swedish companies they're actually working, because a lot of those Swedish companies simply, it's like, so you're asking yourself, so what's wrong with those companies? I mean, Starbreeze, Thunderful, ENAD, Embracer, what's wrong with those companies? Yeah, Asmodee. I forgot Asmodee. Asmodee. After the split, a little dent, and now you see I'm almost back at the, I think that's the price that they gave it to me, the company, for 133 or something, because I got it after the split. So seeing that the development of Asmodee is going fine, I'm obviously holding Asmodee, so there is no reason for me to not hold Asmodee any longer. To sell Asmodee, sorry. Everplay Team 17, back in the days, our good Everplay, 25%. So I think there we have some upward potential. So my investment, £16 pounds, so 1,600 pounds, so that's fine. So probably I'm a bit reluctant to invest more in those small companies right now. Paradox, also happy to see them up at almost 7%. And then Corsair, obviously, Corsair and Unity, the companies we're coming back a little bit recently, but obviously I'm still massively down, so I don't expect actually that I would ever get this money back. So, but at this point, I think the probability to make a bit more money out of it, so this is higher than losing it. So holding at this point. Actually happy that I didn't sell them. So if I would have sold them, if I would have realized the losses, would probably hurt also to a certain extent. But this is the pandemic bubble when I was buying those companies, obviously for way too much. You are the only person that does this. I love investing, trading, gaming companies. Thank you. Yeah, I think it's a total niche channel. So, and I see other people also actually listening right now, but probably they are not listening so good that they are seeing me, that they hear me right now. So, but if you hear me and if you're listening, then please make sure to also leave a short comment in the chat that I see, that I know you are there. Playtika. There was a good comment on the one video. I read all the comments, by the way, and I really take them to my heart and to my investors' heart. So if I see a good argument there, I'm like, so, wow, this person thought about this company even better and even more than me, and I absolutely appreciate this, because that's actually what I want, guys. So I think my channel is not that I tell you. Look, I make so many mistakes. I'm not a professional investor. I'm just also just a random gamer investor, retail investor. So I don't have the expertise or a lot of more knowledge than probably most of you guys. So therefore I love it to read good comments. I love it to read good arguments, and even if they go against my investment case, I love it. So Ubisoft, same. Playtika, someone said they are paying out the, I think was it Playtika, so I don't want to say anything wrong out there, I get problems, but there, the comment was about their financial structure, and something I probably missed when I was trying to get deeper into this company. And AI is helping us nowadays so much to better understand the companies, to scan those earnings reports over more time. You upload like five earnings reports, and then you can create quite nice investment case or profile of the company. So all of this is extremely cool and interesting. So, and I missed this of Playtika because obviously dropping further, 40% down, 30% down. Capcom. This is one of those companies where you would just say, it's like Nvidia. So people that are selling on the way up, it hurts, and for everyone, the anchor effect. So for every person that didn't buy more when they were low. So but they were, the chart is like so crazy. I don't know if this can continue, guys. I'm with Capcom. I love the company. I love the company, and I love the games and everything. So, but another 100%, is this even possible? Electronic Arts, I think we had a good moment with Electronic Arts. So there we had a good moment to buy some more with Electronic Arts. Let's look at the chart. Here we go. Where is it? Electronic Arts. Once the most hated company in the gaming industry. Everyone hated them so much, and I always like, come on. As you know, I'm not a hater. I'm not a big hater in gaming. I think hating companies or all of this is not really helpful. It's not helpful. So yeah, here it was a nice drop. That's a nice drop. I mean, that's what you're waiting for. So here we go, 30% down. That's what you're waiting for in a Nasdaq, big American gaming company. So that's what you want to see, and it goes up slowly. The slow way. So therefore Electronic Arts was interesting. I bought some more there, so probably could have bought more. Position is a bit small still. Remedy. Yeah, Remedy. They were coming nicely back, actually. Also one of those companies where I thought I should buy some more. It's a very small company, actually, so maybe it's okay to not have more than 1,000 euros in it. Maybe that's okay. Playway is up now in my portfolio, almost 15%. Another Polish company. They make I mean, I don't play their games, I have to admit. I don't really like their games, so I don't play them, but they have all those simulators, foot massage simulator, I don't know how you want to call it. So they definitely do something right. yeah, Nintendo, we will see how they will develop with the Switch 2. Bigben and Nacon, big mistake, especially Bigben. I had more hopes on Bigben. I didn't think they would go so much under the 4 and the 2 euros. And look where we stand, 89 cents. Nacon, 56 cents, completely destroyed. So, yeah, sure. That's actually Bigben and Nacon. It's not like Ubisoft. I don't see any specific value in the product line, in the IPs, in the brands. So probably I should just save those around about 800 euros and just take them out and just accept the loss of 2,500. ENAD, yeah, small loss. Just let it run right now. Ultimate Games, they're part of Playway. So when I bought them, I was not fully aware about the link. So this was also, I bought those companies a bit in the bubble times. So probably Play Ultimate Games have an extremely high dividend, but Ultimate Games, I think I should just sell them and then buy some more Playway would be the smarter way. Also with Bigben Nacon, if you remember, my argument back in the days was to say, look, Bigben holds Nacon, majority parts of Nacon, so why not buying then just Bigben? But hey, didn't work out. Bigben is now lower than Nacon. Yeah, DontNod, another French tragedy. 82% down in my portfolio. Was never a big position, but I mean, losing 83% of the value you invested obviously is sad. So don't have any hopes for DontNod, Thunderful, and Starbreeze. Whew. All right. So I would say it's 10 o'clock. So I hope you enjoyed this live stream. So I'm trying to improve this actually. And I think I want to do more often those live streams. I think those live streams is probably something that the viewers would appreciate. And please leave me a comment or something in the chat. So if you like live streams, is this something that would actually help you to get a bit more in understanding my way of thinking? I still want to do those PowerPoint presentations, since I think that there you can put more deeper knowledge into it. But live streams are good too, just talking about investing in general. So like my portfolio update videos are actually good on a live stream, or if something specific, something extraordinary happens. So in this case, my friends, I would say it's time to leave. So I think the Switch 2 is expensive. They're selling out, but if the stock, of course, is going to sell out. So yeah, I also think the Switch 2 is expensive. And I'm not going to buy it for the first time. I'm not interested in a new Nintendo console since I have a PC and a Steam Deck. Why would I buy it just for Mario Kart again? The Zelda games, I don't know, do not really fancy me so much anymore. So, but hey, I'm probably not. I'm not the customer that Nintendo wants at the moment. So most probably. All right, guys. So I thank you very much for watching, and especially thank you, Dad Linux guy. Thank you, my friend, that you got into my live stream. It's always good, and and I love actually Bitcoin. I also invest in Bitcoin, obviously. So we all made so much money with Bitcoin that we can buy all those stocks and even just make 7% in the gaming industry. And then we have our Bitcoins where we made like 300, 400%. So, it's a crazy world. Investing is crazy. But I think the most important part is to diversify. Obviously, I also invest a lot in other companies, and I have also different strategies. I have dividend strategies. I have trading strategies. So all of this. So maybe at one point I actually thought about to expand my channel more to my general investment ideas, to not just be on the gaming part, but they say, YouTube always says, it's good if you have a niche channel, so if you concentrate on something. Well, we will see. All right, guys, thank you very much. See you next time. Bye-bye.